Alright guys, welcome back to 5 of the United Pokemon Association. We're doing Gen 4 on Pokemon Battle Revolution, and this week we are up against Rei, who is excellent. They're 4-0 right now, so I'm not extremely hopeful, but I think I have cooked something up that might allow us to do well. So we're running with Special Tyranitar this week, and we're also leading off with Taunt Skarmory. So we are going to say good luck, have fun to Rei, and off we go. We are bringing Manectric this week as well, so I'm hoping that that's enough to throw them off guard. This Gen 4 thing is a real big learning curve. I originally was Lightning Rod on Manectric, but then I learned that Lightning Rod does not work like that this gen. So, okay, so we see an Electrode lead. Electrode was definitely not one of the Pokemon that I was expecting. But what do we do in this situation? I definitely don't want to stay in and take a Flamethrower. Or, excuse me, a Thunderbolt. Honestly, I think I'm going to play aggressive. I'm going to get my Spike up. And in case this is Taunt, should I taunt them? That just forces them to... I'm going to get my Spikes up thinking that they think I'm going to switch out. I kind of got to play hyper aggressively here. Okay, this is not good. Taunt. Okay, that's really not a good start. I feel like I'm overthinking it just too much. Yeah, that's going to KO. Oh, wow. I lived. Huge. Like, obviously he's gonna try to take the kill here, but... I'm pretty fast, so I feel like I should save Skarmory. I think that... I mean, this thing can still boom, too. I really was not expecting, the Electrode here. This is probably an easy read, but I don't want to sack the Skarmory. I have a lot of speed investment in it, so I think later I can come in and outspeed something that may... Okay, so he does T-Bolt. This has probably got like Energy Ball or something of that nature. I'm gonna get my rocks up. I don't actually have a ground move, but I'm gonna make her think I do. This definitely doesn't live a Earth Power, even if I had it, which I don't. So I'm gonna hope that it's gonna scare out the Electrode, and I'm gonna click rocks. This feels like a good place for like Miss Magius to come in. Electrode, huh? It's a really good lead into my Skarmory. I feel like my leads are getting called out every week, and every week I'm bringing a different lead. But every week somehow they just know exactly what lead I'm gonna bring in. Mark totally countered my Azelf lead, and now this looks like it totally counters a Skarmory lead. I kinda can't believe I lived that Thunderbolt. I knew it was risky. I am glad I took the risk because now my spikes are up, but um, I don't have a way to spin block, but I do have Ice Beam on Claydol so that I can hit the Dawn Fan super effectively. And then I could maybe get my spikes and rocks back up. I'm kind of trying to draw it out because it really bothers my Manectric plan in just spamming Charge Beam. So I'm trying to draw out the Dawn Fan so that I can kill it, which makes Manectric a much more dangerous threat. So we do not want to stay in on my Claydol lead. Or not lead, excuse me, my Claydol switch. I am not clicking Earth Power. This is probably Miss Magius, if I had to guess, or Zapdos even. Okay, it's Heracross. So I'm gonna get my rocks up, and then that's probably... I wonder if it's Scarfed. We'll know right now if it's Scarf or Guts. I'm assuming it's gonna be Guts, since he's switching it in... Or since she's switching it in, excuse me, I'm very sorry. Since she's switching it in, hard swapping, it's probably Guts to get the Flame Orb. Oh, but it's not Flame Orb, so it's probably Scarf. I mean, I'm super bulky. Is there a world in which I live a Megahorn? Probably not, but, like, I mean, this looks like a free Swords Dance for him, to be honest. Unless it's Scarf. So I think I'm gonna go Entei here. I don't see why it would click Rock or Ground move. And if it's Scarfed... Yeah, I think Entei is a pretty safe switch here. And then nothing really wants to take, except Vaporeon really wants to take a Flare Blitz. So we are going to show half of our roster now. We've shown Skarmory, Claydol, and Entei. They've shown Electrode and Heracross. Electrode has T-Bolt. This is not a great start with my Skarmory getting nuked. But if I could get in and get a Roost off later... What is this? Megahorn? I should live this pretty well. Or it's gonna miss? Is it gonna miss? Damn. Dang. That's an unfortunate miss. I think I ate it pretty well, even if... I am gonna... Flare Blitz. I need to just play aggressively. But I'm assuming this is gonna be a swap into Vaporeon. However, Flare Blitz should still give me decent chip, unless it's like max defense. Yeah, so with the Vaporeon, we definitely bring in, we just hard bring in Venusaur and click Leech Seed. And this Flare Blitz is still going to do maybe like 25%, so it should do like 25%-ish. So we always switch out here into... Oh, it's a crit. That's a big, big crit. So I always outspeed this. So because of the crit, I really do think I stay in. That was a really, really, really big crit. That was a huge, 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 huge crit. So another one will kill. I really wonder if we just go for it. Because another one should kill now that we crit that one. And it recovered with leftovers. Yeah, I think this should always kill, honestly. With that crit damage, this should always kill. I'm really nervous it's not gonna, but it should always. Okay, yeah. So Vaporeon goes down. That was a hugely lucky. I cannot emphasize enough how really lucky that crit was. I mean, my plan was just to go to, my plan was just to go Venusaur, who we are hiding in the back, and which I believe would either scare it out or allow me to get a Leech Seed off on it. So I think, at least with a healthy Venusaur, I was always okay, but that's still a very unfortunate crit. Yeah, we're listening to some Legend ZA music today because that's just what I was feeling. Okay. So this is definitely a swap back into Claydol on the rapid spin here. I would love to just nuke this and kill it before it can spin, but that's not going to happen. So, and I don't have Dusknoir this week, which is my spin blocker. So we're going to go back to Claydol here, and we are going to click Ice Beam now. I'm assuming this is Rapid Spin. It could be Earthquake, like if he really wants to get rid of it, but I mean, in front of a ground type, I'm totally switching out here, so it's a very safe Rapid Spin. I don't have the Ghost type that I wish I had in the back. I didn't have room for it this week. I had a couple different things I really wanted to try. I'm really waiting for this Mismagius to come in. But yeah, here's the Rapid Spin. So that'll remove rocks and... Okay. So now we're just going to click Ice Beam, honestly. He might Rapid Spin again, expecting me to just get my own rocks up, but I can spin, but Mismagius is probably still hiding in the back. I would assume that the last two are probably Zapdos and Mismagius, or Mismagius and Bronzong. We may have left Zapdos behind, honestly. That does... nothing. Not nothing like I thought it was gonna do. It is Citrus Berry, okay. Oh, it's got Seed Bomb. Cool tech. I did not know that it got that in Gen 4. I should eat that pretty well. Okay, no I don't. I do eat another one though. I'm moving before it, aren't I? Ice Beam has a freeze chance. This game is so far from over. That Vaporeon crit was extremely lucky because like 90% of my team is Vaporeon weak. I'm gonna Ice Beam again, and then I'm gonna get my rocks up again, because then when he kills the Claydol, I'm gonna come in and either force out the plan is to either force out the Donphan or kill it before it can spin away my rocks again. So I'll Ice Beam this turn, and unless Seed Bomb crits, I should live another one. Rapid Spin, Seed Bomb, Citrus Berry. I'm going to assume it's EQ. And what's the last move? Ice Shard, maybe? I assume we'll see a switch out here. I don't think he's just going to let his... she's not going to let her Donphan just take... Oh, another Ice Beam. Okay. So this is kind of the trap I want. I really need Claydol to live here, though. I need it to live this Seed Bomb. Or to freeze, which it won't, but I need it to, like, live this Seed Bomb is really what I need. I don't know. It's going to be really close. If I live, I rocks this turn. I should live. Barely, yeah. Literally just barely. So now I'm gonna get my, oh, he's got Ice Shard, but I'm gonna try to get my rocks up again. Yeah, there's no way he doesn't click Ice Shard, right? If he has it. But I'm gonna click rocks again. And oh, he doesn't have it. Unless he rapid spins this turn. Unless she rapid spins this turn, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna get it right. Unless she rapid spins this turn. Okay, so she did call that really well. I did try to get my rocks to stay up. So Donphan will take the kill on Claydol. But now I can bring in, I definitely want to get rid of this. So let's, I'm gonna bring in, Venusaur here. I am gonna click Giga Drain. Do I click Leech Seed here? Like, do we think he's gonna switch? Do we think she's gonna switch? I have... I mean, this is a free switch to Heracross, so I think I'm just gonna Leech Seed here. Yep, so this is probably Heracross coming in, I would assume. Or it could be like Zapdos. It could be Zapdos, I guess. I'm expecting Heracross. Oh, it's Bronzong. Okay. So now we immediately get Entei out, and we need to just Flare Blitz this thing. This could be a setup Bronzong. The nice thing about getting Leech Seed on Bronzong here is that I either force it out, or it also has really high HP, so the longer it stays in, usually they're bulky, so they have more HP. So it should be a pretty safe switch to my Entei, who's just gonna nuke this, or I'm gonna try to nuke this. Nothing in the back really wants to take a Flare Blitz. Yeah, that crit on the Vaporeon was super duper lucky. I should be able to 2-hit KO Donphan with Earthquake, or with Flare Blitz. Psychic, okay. So it's an offensive variant, or at least it has Psychic, which I expected, playing into a Venusaur. That did a good amount of damage, honestly. If it's heat proof, I theoretically should still be doing around... So now I'll get my Leech Seed recovery. How much is this going to recover? This is going to be the difference here, I think. Because I need to live a Psychic after... Oh, that was a good amount of HP. Okay. I should live a Psychic after Flare Blitz Recoil. If it's heat proof and if it stays in. She probably is heat proof. I don't really have like a solid like ground type on my team. So it probably is. I'm expecting it to be heat proof. This still should theoretically 2-hit KO, especially with Leech Seed chip. There's one Pokemon we have not seen yet. I'm really wondering what it is. Like, is it Zapdos? Is it Mismagius? If it's Arcanine, it probably comes in now to take this Flare Blitz. Playing like it's not heat proof. This must be Arcanine. Oh, it's Zapdos is the last one. So no Arceus, no Mismagius. Okay. I should... Oh, I'm probably not... I'm not faster than this if it's timid. They get rid of the Leech Seed. I take my recoil. Do we think I live a Thunderbolt? I don't have my Claydol anymore. If it's bulky, which it looks like it is, I should move first. And then I can rest next turn. It looks like it's bulky. I think now is as good a chance of any to get my Manectric online. And I think we need to predict the switch into Donphan and click the HP Water. I haven't shown Tyranitar. We are showing 5 out of our 6 Pokemon. We are officially showing Manectric here. We've seen all of the Pokemon. Okay, so... Do we predict... I think we predict the switch into Donphan. Because I don't think HP Water kills it from the range it's at. I think it's at like 50-ish%. I mean, are you scared of a Charge Beam? I think you probably stay in once, right? You're under no immediate fear, especially if you're bulky. It just feels so free. I'm gonna Charge Beam. I think he stays in once. You don't want to take an HP Ice. Like, this feels weird. Like, the switch to... I really thought you stay in once. What are you scared of? HP Ice? But you wouldn't switch to your ground type for HP Ice. It's not AV. Do we think HP Water in my calcs did about 50-ish%? This isn't Leftovers. My HP Water should always kill this. It used its Citrus Berry. It's at like 40%. This should always kill. Oh, it cut off my nickname, Doug Dimmadome. I should have just clicked it. I really should have just clicked it. I'd feel a lot better, because I don't know if this is going to kill. It's not Stab. We're going to pray that this kills. Oh, no! That's crazy. All of my calcs said that it should do at least like 45 to 50%. I should live this, but it still sucks. This is really annoying position to be in now. He was expecting a swap on the ground move. I am leftovers. I will take the KO this turn. And you don't have water absorb in the back anymore. So I am just going to take this KO, but I'm going to flamethrower just on the off chance we want to switch to Bronzong to try to preserve it. Okay, no, so... So Manectric at least takes 1 KO, that's exciting. So we've seen the other 4. Tyranitar is really good into Zapdos and can probably handle Electrode. It cannot, however, handle Heracross, which is who I'm going to go ahead and assume. Okay. So I'm going to click Charge Beam, honestly. And then I'm going to click Flamethrower. I'm going to T-Wave this, and then I'm going to Charge Beam. So now I've shown off all my moves. He has no Heal Bell in the back without Vaporeon. What are we using? Psychic? This shouldn't kill. I should live this. You're really trying to draw out Tyranitar. And oh, wow. That did kill. I did not think that that would kill. Alright. Let's draw out this Heracross and get rid of it. I really didn't think the Manectric was going to go down there. I really, really, really thought I lived that. Interesting. Alright, so now we bring out Tyranitar. I've got the Choppleberry. I don't know if I live a CC, to be honest. So, this feels like a switch into Heracross, if I'm being 1000% honest. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to AP, calling a switch into something else. I really think you've got to switch, right? I really am not doing very well reading her. She's really reading out, like, getting me. I kind of feel like I need a lucky. Like, she doesn't switch. I really was expecting her to switch. So now she knows I'm special. And that's gonna do literally nothing. Omni Boost, maybe? Omni Boost? No. Gyro Ball. Okay, now it's even slower, so this is gonna do a lot. Oh, wow. I'm like literally throwing away the game, I think. How do we win this? I really, really think I need Tyranitar to beat... Like, this is what I get in and roost on. Without Tyranitar, can I beat Zapdos? Maybe with Venusaur. Maybe. Stall. If I could Toxic it with... like, Entei. Oh, this is really bad. Okay, let's hope for Paraflinch here. I'm never gonna get it, but we're gonna hope for it. I'm gonna click the Dark move. I really, really thought that, we kind of need the Paraflinch here for me to feel good. Yeah, that eats that. like literally eats it for breakfast. No Paraflinch. Very nice. So Bronzong's gonna take its second KO. Yo, this is really bad. It's not looking great for me. Offensive Bronzong. I'm gonna go Skarmory and I'm gonna roost up here and try to drag it out. I could maybe get a lucky like flinch or excuse me, a lucky paralysis. I've officially lost a lot of my answers here. This is not looking really great for me. With Zapdos in the back, now I really need to poison it and kind of like stall it out. I think I need to get spikes up too. I'm gonna roost here so that he can't kill me. And then I'm gonna try to get my spikes back up, I think. This is Psychic. It's probably Thunderbolt, honestly, if it's offensive. Psychic, Gyro Ball. This is probably a switch to Zapdos, I would assume. I do get my free Roost. I definitely don't live a Zapdos or Electrode attack. But I am gonna... Oh, okay. So, if it's Scarf and not Guts, I should always not get 2-hit KO by... I should live a close combat. Unless it's banded. If it's banded... I don't think I live that. I'm gonna click Drill Peck, honestly, because, like... I kind of just need to get a good... I should never be 2-hit KO by close combat on a non-Guts set, especially if it's not boosted, so... I should always live a CC here. I don't know about Band. It's not Lore because we didn't see it. It's probably Scarf, but it could just be max speed. I should live this. If I don't, then I think we can guarantee that it's banded. Oh, so that's banded for sure. There's no way it's not banded. This is, like, my luck is not going well. I mean, okay, I shouldn't say that. I did get that really big crit. But this is not looking good for me, guys. And I think it's just over now. There's no way for me to... That's gotta be banded. There's no way. I EV'd it to never be 2-hit KO. I literally EV'd for that, so that was the exact, like, I don't win this, but I also didn't win a single mock, so... Alright, let's see. How do we win this? This will tell me, well, if it's banded, then... This theoretically should... How annoying, huh? The one item that I didn't think of. I really thought it would be Scarf or Guts, but it's got to be banded. That's banded damage through and through. I am gonna Leech Seed here. Yeah, it's banded. Okay. I thought you were switching low-key. Oh my god! That's so crazy, that damage. is stupid. I'm Life Orb too, so if I click Sludge Bomb right now, I probably die. And then I can't win the end game versus Zapdos. Yeah, and Bronzong and Electrode. Yeah, this team is like super busted. I am really not surprised about this outcome. I didn't win a single mock, so in prep for this battle, so I was not expecting anything crazy. That CC like borderline kills anyways. And you're faster, so I'm a Giga Drain and hope that you've just lowered your defense enough to where I can just still pick up the KO at -3. It should. Giga Drain should be fine. If I die to this, I'm like sad. Sage. I shouldn't die to this though. But I've been misreading the health bar all season, so I should live that. Yeah, okay. So that lowers its special attack again, or its, excuse me, special defense again. I don't think there's any way I win this. I'm just playing for diff at this point. This probably doesn't even kill, honestly. Even at -3, it's not very effective. Oh, it does kill, so I get all that healing. That's nice. It won't matter in the end, but this killed one Pokemon. Yeah, that gave me not a lot of healing back. I wish I didn't Leech Seed, honestly. I never live an attack from Zapdos. I'm a Leech Seed, but this game's over. I would need her to misplay big to win, but or like I'd need to outspeed, but I definitely don't outspeed this. Yeah. Hidden Power Ice, probably. I wasn't expecting Banded Heracross. That's really sad. Ugh. Yeah, this is good as over. I need to rest turn 1 and then hope that I land like the toxic turn sleep talk with turn 2. But I definitely don't live a Thunderbolt. This is good as over. I really tried to cook something up, but clicking AP into the Bron, like, I just got every single prediction wrong. The not clicking Hidden Power Water into the Donphan, and then not clicking Dark Pulse into the Bronzong when it was paralyzed. Like, I'm getting every single read wrong. There's literally just no... Just got every read wrong. Sometimes it's like that, I guess. Oh, I'm faster. Oh, that's not surprising, actually. As long as that, like, doesn't do it. Yeah, I think it's over. I need to get lucky with, like, Sleep Talk, Toxic into, like, Flare Blitz. So that was 1 turn of sleep. I sleep for 3, so I'll take Sand Chip, but then I'll restore with my lefties. I need like double Flare Blitz crit into. But it's no, this is over. Obviously, you always try to find your outs, but this is as good as over. We're gonna Sleep Talk. This is my 2nd turn sleeping. We just don't want to pull Rest. Everything else is, you know, obviously I think we need Flare Blitz, but Flare Blitz only does 50% anyways, so yeah, I mean, it's just over. What's Salt in the Wound, though? Can't even pull the right frickin' move, huh? Even, like, Toxic would have been better, but GG's. That's the game. I really did put a lot of prep into this, and still just didn't. I didn't, like, win a single mock that I had. Flare Blitz crit doesn't even matter because I die to the recoil now, but anyways. Sad, but we kinda knew it was coming. I really tried to prep for this, but like these counter leads are really getting me too. I feel like every single lead I bring I'm getting countered perfectly, and just red. It's gonna pull Rest again. And here's Rest for the 2nd time in a row. Oh, okay. I mean, I could have been Stone Edge, I guess, for this matchup. Maybe if I pulled Stone Edge that would have helped, but yeah, this is just... GG's to Rei. I mean, her prep was amazing. It was actually a really fun match, even though we lost. I was shocked to see the Electrode, especially with Zapdos on the team. I thought if Electrode was here, that meant we left Zapdos behind. But overall, like, this was still a really fun match. I just, you know, we gotta start working on getting our predictions right. Just trusting our gut, because every time I second guess myself, the prediction is wrong. But GG's to Rei. It was a great match, and you know, we'll see you guys next time.